It's your Fitness Gypsy here with you today. We are on the second phase of your 12-week to transformation program, and I'm going to be bringing to you your second in-home training routine. But before we get started, I want to just talk to you a little bit. You know, we start out the new year and we have this great enthusiasm for our fitness goals. Well, maybe you're starting to notice that enthusiasm may not be as strong as it was at the first of the year. So I want to suggest that you revisit whatever your dreams were for your physical body, for your fitness goals. Because your dreams need to be strong enough that they whet your appetite. You need to wake up excited to go to the gym, excited to work on yourself. So revisit that and make sure that your dreams for your fitness really make you want it bad enough. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to get started with your in-home training routine, and we've got the one and only Dr. Dolittle with us today.
Hey guys, good to see you again. Once again, I'm going to be Fitness Gypsy's guinea pig in our ghetto gym.
Right, so she's going to show you your first exercise of your routine, which is going to be a squat. So we're not doing the wall squat, we are doing it just with your own self, and she's going down to about 90 degrees, and she's keeping her chest up, her back flat. Okay, so you just want to think booty, back, chest up, booty, back, chest up. So the next option that you have, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, is to squat down and then do a shoulder press. This is going to make the exercise more challenging, and you're going to get two for the price of one here. So I'm sure Dr. Dolittle is feeling her heart rate get up a little bit more on that. So that's your squat. Moving on from that, she's going to show us how to do a rotational lunge with the stability ball. We'll use the pink one. Okay. First, this is the advanced version. Now make sure that your legs are really spaced far apart. We'll get you to back up just a little bit so they can see you a little bit more towards the BOSU. Perfect. So she's got a nice wide stance. She's going to pulse as she rotates. So she, there you go, babe. There it is. So we're tying the core into it. So you're working your obliques and abdominals, so as she lunges down, she's doing that. Now your second modification is just to do the standard lunge. So that's just going to be where your spread part, and she's just going to go down and up. You could choose just to hold on to some hand weights too. All right, good, thank you. And now we're going to go to the dumbbell row. For this, Dr. Dolittle is going to pick up some 10 pounds. You want your heaviest weight probably in your house. So she's going to bend down, maybe, yeah, she's keeping her back nice and flat. So let's let them see the side view of you, right there. See how nice and flat her back is? And she's got her booty back again. She's rowing up, letting her elbows skim her side, just like that. She comes up and down. Excellent. Good. So just imagine you're picking up pails of water. That's one way of looking at it. So from that, she is going to move on to a pullover. For this, if you're at home and you have some 5 pounds, or if you have a 15 pound, you could just use one weight. And for this, she's going to be walking all the way out to where her head rests completely on the ball. Okay, she's taking her weights and she's going to just keep a slight bend in the elbow, just like that, and she's going to come right over her chest. So if you notice, she's bringing it right to here, and then she's going all the way back. Notice that nice arching motion that she has. This is going to get the chest and some of your outer back area. From that, you'll do your reps that I've recommended, and then you'll go to the chest fly. So for the chest fly, she's going to open up to where she feels a slight stretch across her chest, and then she's going to squeeze back together. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but she has her lower body still lifted. So this is, remember, one of the great aspects of working with the stability ball. Fantastic. From that, you'll do your reps, then transition, you'll be supersetting the chest fly with push-ups. So she's going to be going down onto the mat. There it perfect. And okay, this is your advanced version of the push-up. And then of course you can always drop to your knees to do the modification. Notice how nice and flat her back is. It looks great, Jessie. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay. All right, now next we're going to be moving into what I refer to as the matrix. This is going to really isolate the quadriceps, and it's going to work the core. So if you're at home, you're going to pick up maybe a 10-pound or your heavy weight. Just hold the thick ends like this. You're going to be on your knees, kind of tuck your toes under maybe, just get comfortable. Now you really need to keep this all nice and snug. Hold it out a little bit, elbows a little bit, go back, hesitate for about a second or two, and then come forward. So you go back to where you feel a stretch, and even when I go back, my thighs are quivering a little bit, and I have to keep my abs really nice and held in on that. You can kind of tighten the glutes to help your form a little bit more. Then you'll move from that, supersetting it with the deadlift. Now your deadlift, really you've got to be on point with your form. Pick up your heavy dumbbells, and you're going to have your feet about hip width apart. You go down with a nice flat back, like that, and then hesitate, and then stand up all the way. So go back, and then as you stand, I want you to squeeze your glutes and hamstrings as you travel up. Okay, great. Now we're going to move on to a little bit more shoulder work. You can pick up maybe your 5 pounds or your 8 pounds. You're going to do what I refer to as a T-raise. So you can bring it up and then go out, back, and down. Up and out, back, down. So maybe you do about 8 to 12 of those. Make sure you reach failure though. So if you can go beyond that, maybe do 15 reps. Then we're going to go into just burn it out with just plain old lateral raises. So to go up to shoulder height and then come back down. You don't want to go too far above your shoulders. Okay, then tricep extensions. For this one, you can have maybe your heavy weight. This is a 10. Maybe if you have a 12, that might be a good option, or an 8 pound. You're going to kind of clasp it like this. I don't know if you can see me. Kind of have your hands around it like that. Elbows close to the ears. And then you extend up and lower down. Make sure you don't do this with your back. You want to keep it nice and tight through your core. Okay. And then you're going to do your bicep curls. Okay. This is just going to be your plain old-fashioned up and down curls. You can make this more advanced by lifting your knee up. This is going to work your leg and balance. Just like that. Now, if you notice, this is advanced. You can also modify that by tapping the toe and gradually lifting it up just a little bit. Alright, so you'll do maybe, if you do the balance curls, maybe do 8 to 10 on one side, then 8 to 10 on the other. Last exercise in your in-home training routine is going to be Superman's. I'll show you the version on the floor, and then I'll show you the version on your stability ball. So we're going to travel to the floor, and for this one, you're just going to go up, lift, and hold for like 30 seconds to a minute. So this is a good time to, talk to your friend, or think about something, because you're going to be up here for a while. So squeeze everything in nice and tight. And then after that, your next challenge, if that's not challenging enough, or if you just want something different one day, it's better if you place your feet against a wall. Like if I had a wall back there, I would put my feet against it. But you're going to come up and then lower down. Up and down. Now if that gets too hard, you can cross your hands over your chest. That'll make it a little bit easier. But you want to make sure you have enough of your chest off the ball to really get good range of motion. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. I did not go over the abs, but check out our abdominal video. It's a perfect complement to this in-home training routine. Have a fabulous day.